Good day, fellow hunters. This is Jared Lantern coming to you with a December Halloween video. I have not uploaded a video in quite some time, and I just been going through the post-Halloween blues still, yes. Believe it or not, still getting our house in order after the haunt, nearing about a month and a half afterwards, but still cleaning up and stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here with a video, kind of like a haul video of some prints that I had ordered from the website Zazzle.com, Zazzle.com, and they're basically just a website that you can order different prints from. And really what they do is they just take images that already exist and then they print them off for you to the size that you choose. So they're not authentic prints, they're not real prints. So you can get, prints of prints, copies of prints, really cheap. So anyway, just want to just show you some things that I got. These are actually from the Black Friday sale they had, well, now quite a while ago. But anyway, this first one here it's simply called, I believe it's called Scared Kids on Halloween. And this is an 8x10 copy of a print. And we have, looks like two kids hiding underneath sheets, holding a jack-o'-lantern, and then in the back there, I guess it's like two cats fighting on a fence with an owl in the background. But I just really like the way the composition of the print itself. You had like a very cool vintage-looking image with a white background. I ordered this as an 8x10. And of course, you don't get the frames. I got all the frames. I bought all the frames at Michael's. But the print itself, I think this one only cost me like $3 and change. And of course, even when you print your own pictures, the same rule applies. If the smaller the image, the better the quality. So this is actually the smallest. I believe so. Yeah, the smallest of the ones that I ordered. So the quality is actually pretty good. It's not too pixelated. It's not too grainy. But yeah, I like this one. And so, yeah. Let's go to the next one. So this one is called the Vintage Jolly Halloween Girl Witch. And pretty much the title pretty much sums up what it is. I know it kind of looks like it's matted in orange, but that's actually part of the print. But it's just a image of a little girl in a witch costume, and you have the words "A Jolly Halloween" at the top. It looks like we have some hanging jack-o'-lanterns at the top. And honestly, I have no clue what. I'm assuming this is some very early Halloween game she's playing. Looks like she's picking some letters or something out of a jack-o'-lantern. I'm not familiar with that at all, so maybe someone can enlighten me of what she's doing. But it's just a really cool print. I really like the colors. Like I said, the orange around the border, it looks like it's matte, but that's actually part of the print itself. But this is what I'm talking about, like right here. If you could see, you can actually see, let me get up close, the lines at the top there. You can see, like, basically the ink on the printer. You could see how it's going across over and over again. You could see the lines basically of where the printer is doing the printing. So it's not like a very sharp image. From far back you can't really tell. It's not a big deal. Up close, You can see that it's not a authentic print by any means, but it's still a cool image nonetheless. So, and these are all probably going to go in my bedroom. I have like one blank wall right now where I'm just going to kind of fill it with like all these random vintage Halloween images. I was originally going to do my whole bathroom, do like a Halloween bathroom, but I was like, I don't want to, you know, kind of make people who use our restroom force them to celebrate Halloween year round the way I do. But anyway, I thought it was a cool print. This is 11 by 14, and this was a little over or a little less than $4. So, and there's that one. This next one is also an 11-inch by 14-inch print or copy of a print. And this one's simply called Vintage Halloween Postcard. So I'm assuming it was originally at one point a postcard. And this is actually an image that I've seen shared on Facebook many times. And if you Google the phrase vintage Halloween, this one often comes up. And I really like the saying here at the bottom. And it says, you would laugh too if you had seen what the moon saw on Halloween. And of course it has the vintage, again, the Halloween spelling with the apostrophe in between the ween. And I really like the image. You have, of course, the moon laughing, and then you have the witches kind of dancing around the large jack-o'-lantern. I think this is a great image, great print. It is an 11 by 14 image, but as you can tell, the left and the right hand sides, they have like the white strips, which I could have matted it underneath like an 8 by 10, but it would have severely cut off like edges from the top and the bottom. So I was like, I'll just leave it as it is. And in fact, the next print is kind of similar, but again, this one on Zazzle's website, it's just called the Vintage Halloween Postcard print. So there's that one. And this is the largest of all the prints that I ordered. And this one is, excuse the very lengthy name, it's Ghost Cowboy Costume Jack-o'-lantern Pumpkin Poster. So I'm assuming that's kind of referring to the different costumes that are on the poster, or in the poster, in the image. This is actually pretty freaky looking. As you know, old Halloween vintage costumes are in fact the scariest. And so over here to the left, you have like the truly older vintage looking ghost. And you have like these other kind of creatures on the bottom. Can't exactly tell what the costumes are supposed to be. This one right here kind of looks like a Charlie Chaplin kind of character to me. And then you have all these other kind of random costumes. I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to be. Like I said, the title said, alluded to something about being a cowboy. I don't really see any cowboys in this image. I see a lot of kind of like boys dressed up as girls, which I know it was a common thing for Halloween in the old days. I totally understand that, but I cannot understand exactly what the costumes are per se. But then you just have the simple title of Halloween up there in the corner, and like I said, very similar to the last print. We have like the white border on the top and the bottom, and this is like I said, this is the largest print. This is 18 by 24, and it has all the characters. It looks like they're around a bonfire, and they have these random sticks. And I feel like I'm not completely educated totally about vintage Halloween celebrations and stuff, so maybe there is a full story behind this. One thing that I did notice is that in all the prints that I had purchased, which I did not plan at all, was they all featured at least one jack-o'-lantern somewhere in the image. So my my adoration towards jack-o'-lanterns, I guess, subconsciously uh, guided me through choosing these prints. Except for this last one. Last one kind of ties in with Christmas a little bit. So anyway, here is the final one. So this last one is a 16 by 24 inch print. And of course, as you can tell, it is a Krampus print. And this one, I believe the title of this one was Krampus Stealing Toys, which is pretty accurate to the image itself. So you have the Krampus character there, the toys in his basket on his back, with his longer than 1 foot tongue hanging out, and he has children cuffed in chains, and they do not look too happy. So not only are they having their Christmas toys being stolen, but he also has them cuffed to some gold chains there. But so it's semi-Christmassy. This is, obviously the only one that does not have a jack-o'-lantern representation in it, but I still thought it was a funny image, I guess, if you want to say that. It was still definitely creepy. In my house, I'm going to be having a tree devoted specifically to Halloween, and I was going to have this one kind of posted in the corner next to the tree, kind of as a joke. But anyway, I thought this is also an image that I've seen posted many times before, that I've seen, and I just thought it was a pretty cool image to pick up. This was a little over $5, so $5 for a 16 by 24 inch print. I thought it was pretty cool. So there it is, you guys. There's my collection of prints that I picked up from Zazzle.com. You want to check them out. They sell them really cheap. Like I said, the quality, like even this one, if you get up close and personal, you can see that the pixelization on it is, it's not very clear. It's a little muddled when you get up close, but from far back, it's okay. And once you get them in the frames, they look pretty decent. But anyway, so there it is, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Hopefully I'll get you an image or a video of where these will be displayed in my house. But yeah, so there it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep it creepy.